Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we have an amazing tour of one of downtown Austin's newest condominium buildings that was completed earlier this year with amazing views, great walkability to nearby parks, restaurants, and shops right here in the heart of downtown. This property has amazing luxury features that we're about to see in today's video. We're going to be going through this entire building, checking out two amazing brand new units as well as seeing what their amenities have to offer to all of their residents. Make sure to keep watching towards the end of the video so you have a chance to see their amazing pool as well as the view off of the pool deck. We're going to get started right away with this jam-packed video because there is a lot to see here in this tour. Starting here in the front lobby with your 24/7 concierge service in this really nicely designed airy open space. Down this hall to the right, you're going to have your mail room, and then over to the left is going to be the staff offices. Later on in the video, we're going to go through some of the other amenities like the pool, the lounge area, and some of the grilling spots. But first, we're going to go upstairs to the 21st floor to unit 2104. This is the D1 floor plan that comes with 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,583 square feet, and has amazing views of the downtown skyline, the hill country, and the University of Texas. Immediately when you walk in, you have this really nice wide open space with your den to your left, a little dining area towards the back of the unit, closer to those windows, a really nice and open spacious living room, and a kitchen that we're about to take a look at in some really fine detail. In this area, we have 9'10" ceilings, and down below we have laminated oak wood flooring with 6-inch planking and sound underlayment features that will reduce your noise level in the unit. Here in the kitchen, you have high-end Bosch appliances, this really beautiful quartz island and backsplash, and a really beautiful color scheme with these two-tone cabinets. I really love these custom wood veneer cabinets over on the bottom and the white reflective cabinets on top. Over here to our left, you have your gas 5-burner cooktop, also by Bosch. I'm just in love with this view standing here at the cooktop where you're able to look into the living room and out those floor-to-ceiling windows, which gives us a great west-facing view of the hill country. In just a bit, we're going to go outside so I can show you that full view from the balcony. But what's really special about this unit is you get 3 amazing views, including the UT area, the downtown Austin skyline, and an area unobstructed by other buildings where you can just look out and see some great nature. Back here in the kitchen, you have this really spacious stainless steel undermount sink with your grill pull-out spray kitchen faucet, and right above that you have some beautiful built-in under cabinet lighting, which I believe is a necessity in any space, whether that's a condo, a single family home, or an apartment. Whenever a property has great natural light like this one does with those huge windows in the back, I try not to have the main lights on and typically try to use floor lamps, under cabinet lighting in the kitchen, and other soft light options to set a certain mood assisted by the lighting. Now we just took a peek at the refrigerator, which is the same exterior as the bottom cabinets, which I am a huge fan of. It makes everything look really nice and flush together. Now over here, we're taking a closer look at this main living area and that den over to your left, which we'll check out in more detail as well. But as we're checking out this space, I wanted to give a huge thank you to the Den Property Group and especially Bailey Tips for allowing me to showcase this beautiful building and these wonderful listings here today. My name is Marc Duncan and I'm a realtor in the Austin, Texas area that specializes in helping my clients find amazing properties in the downtown Austin area. Now, if you love these condo tours, make sure you subscribe and let me know what you think of these properties down in the comments so I can continue to showcase the best properties that everyone wants to see that are really hard to get into. I can tell you from experience, a lot of these buildings are a bit more private, and I love to showcase some of the more rare features and things you may not see elsewhere out there online or on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming property tours. You're not going to want to miss these amazing properties that I have lined up for me to show you on this channel. Also, if you are interested in this building or this specific unit, please reach out. I would be super happy to get you all of the information on these listings and get you settled into your new beautiful home here in the Austin, Texas area. Back here in the video, we just went through the living room, the den area that could be converted into a lot of different kinds of spaces, this little dining area to our left, and finally we're going to start heading out to the back balcony so I can show you that great view from the outside. When I first got to the unit, they let me know that they just put in some of these outdoor plants, which I'm a big fan of. Looking out into the distance, we are facing west and you can see out for miles into the hill country. And then over to our right, we have the University of Texas area. The building that we see closest to us is the Travis County Courthouse. And right on the other side of that, which is honestly my favorite perk of being in this location, is you're in walking distance to the Chick-fil-A off of MLK. And if Chick-fil-A is in your thing, they also have Raising Cane's and about 27 other restaurants restaurants, from Indian food to Japanese sushi to Mexican to steakhouses and chili parlors. Being in this location, you will never get bored of any of the dining options here in your backyard. In fact, the closest restaurant to you is going to be the Clay Pit, which is going to be less than a minute walk as soon as you get out of the front. It is on the other side of this building, and they have some of the best coconut curry that you will ever taste. If you're ever in the area, make sure to stop by. I promise you will not regret it. Now, we finally just got back into the unit, and we're going to head over here so we can take a look at the primary bedroom, the primary bathroom, and that great walk-in closet that you have here in this unit. Here you'll notice 2-inch baseboards, a great 9-foot ceiling, floor-to-ceiling windows over to your left, and a great amount of space here in your primary bedroom. Here it looks like you can comfortably fit a queen-sized bed or super comfortably fit a full, and still have enough space for 2 nightstands on either side of your bed, maybe an ottoman in front of the bed, or some extra storage like we see here. These windows face north, and you have an even better view of the UT area where you can see the clock tower and most of the campus. Over here to our left is the entryway leading into the primary bathroom area. Over here to our left, you have your primary closet with a sliding door to save you a little bit of extra space as well. Let me know what you think of this space. Me personally, I would love to have seen a few more built-ins, but because of this layout, I think you would be able to add some of your own very easily. Now we're gonna go out and head to the right so I can show you all of these floor-to-ceiling windows and tons of natural light that are here in your bathroom. You have a really nice dual vanity sink setup with a large mirror right on top of that, with some beautiful concealed lighting right above and below the mirror. You'll notice that there are a few more concealed lighting areas here in this unit, which I am a super huge fan of because it just adds so much to the lighting design of the unit. Over here to the left, where you have some really nice blue frosted glass, is going to be your private commode area. Coming out of there, you can see your freestanding Zita Espa tub with a great view of the city. And then over here to our left, you have your walk-in shower with dual shower heads, some more concealed light fixtures up on the ceiling, and this really nice wide open shower area with the inset water drain and tiling all the way from the floor to the ceiling. For units in this building, you get to take advantage of their energy efficient teal centralized boiler with a stacked riser system providing hot water from what they're claiming to be over 99% of the time. You have a really great depth for this bathtub and a great view looking out towards the UT area. Let me know what you think of this bathroom, the natural light coming in, and all of the space for everything that was featured in here. Now we're gonna head back out to the main area and go this way so I can show you that secondary bedroom here in this unit. I almost forgot to mention that all of these bedrooms here and in the second unit that we're about to check out are all these really great 8-foot solid core doors. They are super heavy and sturdy and help promote soundproofing in each of these bedrooms. Now we just got to the secondary bedroom, and you can very comfortably fit a full-sized bed in here, possibly a queen. It may be a little bit less room than what we're currently seeing in here, but you still have enough room for these 2 nightstands on either side of the bed. Heading over here to the left, you have your walk-through closet that leads over to your bathroom for this bedroom. You have a pretty decent amount of space with that built-in on your right, and heading straight ahead, you have your secondary bathroom, which also has another entrance in the main area, so if you have guests, they can also access this bathroom. In continuity with the first one that we saw, you have this really nice floating vanity with the concealed lighting behind this mirror as well, and with the shower tub combo, you have these really nice Grohe fixtures and this great full surround floor-to-ceiling tiling in this little space. What you also have in the secondary bathroom space is the area for your washer and dryer. It looks like you'll have to do the stacked washer and dryer in this area, but it looks like you can do the full-sized ones and not just have to settle for the attached smaller ones that sometimes you'll find in apartments. Leaving the bathroom, we finally got to the very end of this tour. Let me know what you thought of this unit, all of the space that's in here, the view, and all of the features. I want to know exactly what your thoughts are down in the comments, and I'll try to respond to everybody that I can. Leaving here, we're staying on the 21st floor and checking out unit 2107, which is an E1 floor plan on 3 beds, 3 baths, comes with a den, and is sitting on 1,930 square feet. This unit will feature 2 terraces, a lot of similar features and fixtures to the last unit that we saw, and will also have a great view of downtown, the Texas Capitol, the East Side, and the UT Stadium. In continuity with the last unit that we just came from, you still have this super wide, bright, and open area with your living room, your dining area, and your kitchen. You have no shortage of floor to ceiling windows in this unit, and you also have a great view of the Texas Capitol that you'll be able to see from a lot of different angles here in this tour. Your flooring is still the laminated oak wood flooring with the sound underlayment, and you also still have your 9-foot 10-inch ceilings. Here in the kitchen, you have a great view of downtown and this really nice design with your custom wood veneer cabinets going over the perimeter of those white glossy cabinets that are in the middle. In the last unit, I pointed out that flush refrigerator that has the same exterior as all of the cabinets, but if you notice right next to the refrigerator, your dishwasher also has that same feature, having the same exterior as the rest of your cabinets. You have the same gas 5-burner cooktop by Bosch, and then right below that, you can see your drawer microwave to the left of the cooktop and your oven to the right. I really love that this is a natural gas community because here in the Austin area, it's somewhat rare to find a building that offers gas. Usually that's going to be a little bit more of an expensive utility to connect to a building than just doing all electric with your appliances. I personally prefer gas whenever I'm cooking just because you're able to cook things faster and you get better temperature control. And I believe it's a bit more cost effective than also using electric. Here's a quick look at your Bosch refrigerator, and then right below that is going to be your freezer area. Let me know if you think this is enough space here in this kitchen. You have quite a bit of cabinet space, and then over behind us, which I'll show you in just a bit, you have a whole wall of cabinets that you're able to use exclusively for your kitchen or also for any other storage that you want to do here in your unit. A lot of my clients, when we start our property search, usually put kitchen space at the top of their list, especially if they love cooking at home. And whenever you get closer to downtown or start looking in these downtown condos, it starts to become harder and harder to find an adequately sized kitchen just because the developers have to save space everywhere that they can. But me personally, I would never want to skimp out on, first off, kitchen space, and then second off, closet space, which are two things that I know are kind of lacking whenever people are looking for properties downtown. Usually that's a main focus in any property that we're looking at. If the kitchen isn't good or if the closets are too small, usually it's kind of hard to come back from that. Even if you have some world-class amenities, it's going to be hard to get over the lack of space living day to day in your unit. After I tour my clients through a lot of properties, usually they can tell within a few seconds whether a spot works for them, especially when they can check out the closets. And if we've been looking for a while, a lot of times you can tell from the floor plan. But it's a little hard to find a lot of these floor plans online. You have to check through different websites, and sometimes it may not be up to date. And that's why I always offer my clients my fully loaded Notion board that comes with every condo in the downtown Austin area. In there, I also list my personal pros and cons, property information including all of the amenities, HOA fees, walk score, tax information, and a list of every single floor plan that is listed in the building. I create a fully loaded Notion board with all of this information tailor-made for all of my clients' needs. And currently I have pretty much every single building that you'll find in the downtown skyline, even including some currently under construction buildings in my Notion board. So if you're interested in getting my Notion board and my system that I personally use to help my clients find their dream condos and properties here in the downtown Austin area, reach out. My contact info is down in the description and I can let you know how you can get all of that set up. And then back to this building, if you're interested in getting a list of every single residence that is currently available, all of the stats and information on each of the units, text Linden to my number down in the description and I'd be happy to send you that over. Coming back into the unit, we just took a look at that view off of the first balcony. There are actually two balconies for this unit, and you'll be able to see sort of what that view looks like once we get to one of the back bedrooms. Over here to our left is going to be your den space. So this unit is 3 beds and 3 baths and comes with a den as well. So this is not one of those bedrooms. This can actually be your office or whatever space you would like to turn it into. Coming down this hallway, you have some more concealed lighting at the very top of the ceiling, and then you also have your 2 bedrooms over here. The primary bedroom is going to be towards the front of the unit, closer to the entrance. Here is going to be your 2nd bedroom, and towards the front out of those floor-to-ceiling windows is going to be your view of the 2nd terrace, which is going to face the east side and the UT Stadium. You still have your 9-foot 10-inch ceiling height in here and these accordion door closets over to your left. Heading out of this bedroom, we're going to go straight ahead so I can show you that washer and dryer room. Now, the washer and dryer that they show in here are a bit small in my opinion. I personally think you could get the bigger full-sized ones. I know these are full-sized Bosch ones, but if you are looking for more space for your washer and dryer, there is quite a bit of extra ceiling height that isn't being utilized in here, so I believe you'd be able to fit some different ones in here as well. Next, we're heading into the third bedroom, which is a bit bigger than the second one that we just came from. In continuity with the rest of the property, you have the floor to ceiling windows and a great amount of space. This area almost feels like a second primary bedroom, because over to your right, you have a little nook area as well, where you're able to put a little desk like they modeled over here, looking out into the second terrace and that great view that you have of the Capitol right there. Now, I will be upfront with you since you've gotten this far into the video, but looking outside from this angle, it does look like a foundation is going in for another building that may possibly obstruct your view of the Capitol. Now, I'm not sure how tall it's going to be, but I always want to be upfront with anything that I do see, and I did notice that something is going to be built right between you and the Capitol there. Here in this attached bathroom, you have the same kind of floating dual vanity sink set in here with some great lighting in this area. And then over to your right, you have a very similar design to the shower tub combo that we previously saw at the other unit. I really like that you have this really nice wide shower head that's not too thin and a great depth for the bathtub that's in here as well. Over around the corner, you have your commode with the same kind of backsplash like you saw over in the shower tub area. Over to our left is the entrance to your walk-in closet, which has a decent amount of space for a secondary bedroom. Like I mentioned in the other unit, I think it would be really nice if they also offered a few more built-ins in this area. I think it's fine that they have the hanger rods and a little counter space on top of that, but it's always nice to have additional areas for you to leave folded clothes and other items. Now, I really like that this bedroom has an attached bathroom, especially with a dual vanity sink set, but over in this area, you also have another bathroom not attached to either of the bedrooms, which I believe is mainly to be used for that first bedroom that we saw or for guests. And you may be receiving some guests because we have a lot of great landmarks within a stone's throw of this building. You have the University of Texas at Austin super close by, and the Blanton Museum as well. If you're trying to catch a movie, you can always go to the Paramount Theater, which is just a few minutes away. And if you feel like you're running low on your Texas pride, you can stop by the Texas Capitol to check out all of the amazing architecture and historic features of the building. Back to the video, we're gonna head out of this bathroom, down the hallway, and back into the main area so I can show you that primary bedroom that we passed by towards the front of the unit, take a peek into the primary bathroom with the dual vanity, the wide open tub, and the walk-in closet. And then afterwards, we're gonna go downstairs to the 10th floor so we can check out the amenity deck in some really good detail. Here is the primary bedroom that is approximately a 13 by 15 foot area, and you have your floor to ceiling windows, a view looking south towards downtown, and lots of really good space here in this bedroom. As you can see, there's enough room for a little chair in front of the bed, as well as 2 nightstands on either side of the bed, which is gonna be your staple in any primary bedroom. Coming over here to the right is going to be your walk-in closet, which looks pretty similar to the walk-in closet of the first primary bedroom that we looked at when we were at the first unit. Now, turning around, we're gonna head over to the primary bathroom so we can check out all of the features that are in here as well. Now, all of the bathrooms that we've checked out today have been pretty similar. You have the same style floating dual vanity sink setup and the super large mirror with the concealed light fixtures. But what's going to be new here is your bathtub is going to be inside of your shower space. It's all in this really nice enclosed area where you have your dual shower heads and this beautiful full surround floor to ceiling natural stone tiling here. Again, you have a beautiful view just sitting here in your bathtub, where you can look out and see the Texas Capitol, and then over to your left, you can see over into the terrace area. Another thing I wanted to point out is you do have some solar shades that are equipped on all of these windows in case you want a little bit extra privacy. From the outside, it's pretty hard to look into any specific unit because of the reflective glass on the outside, but if you want to feel a little bit more private, you do have that option as well. Now that we're finished with this unit, let me know your thoughts between the two that we saw today, and right now we're going to go downstairs to the 10th floor to check out their amenities. We just got to the residence bar, the club room, and the lounge area, which is this really nice collaborative space where you're able to meet with some of your neighbors, possibly get some work done, and just enjoy this really wide open space with all of these floor to ceiling windows and great views to the west out to the hill country. And then over to our left is going to be the downtown area. On this level, we do have conference rooms, private dining areas, a fitness center, and some outdoor dining and lounge space. While I was here, since this is a new building, they were still working on the conference room and the fitness center, so I will show you some of those pictures right now. But by the time you watch this, most of those items should be done. They were actively working on a lot of these areas, and they already had a lot of the equipment and the areas ready. They were just putting their finishing touches on them for their new residents. Here we're on the pool deck, where we can see the lap pool, some of the lounge chairs, the view out west, and all of the space that is offered here to their residents. This area is really focused on health and recreation, because we also have a cold plunge pool that we're going to take a look at in just a bit, as well as a sauna and an outdoor rinsing shower. Over here to our left is going to be the fire pit lounge that is right next to the outdoor spa, the sauna, and the shower area. You have lots of seating, so if you just want to get together with friends, neighbors, or colleagues, this is a great spot to do it. Outside, there was a little peek at the cold plunge pool down on your right, and we'll take a closer look at that when we go check out the sauna as well. And heading back here, there is a little outdoor fitness area that is going to be here in the future, right in front of the fitness center. But here is a look at the dog park and the dog wash. All residents are able to access this area from the inside, and you also have a little exterior storage space around the corner. Back here near the fire pit lounge is the community sauna, which has a great amount of space and what I believe is a pretty rare feature to be here in this building. I haven't seen a lot of saunas in a lot of these luxury condos I see downtown, but I'm really glad to see that here. And with that, that pretty much wraps up the tour of this amenity area. Now, there are some additional spots inside, but again, they were under construction. So if you are looking for some of those pictures, reach out and I'd be happy to send you some of that additional information or the floor plan of the amenity area. I want to know what you thought of this building and all of your feedback down in the comments. Do you like the units? Do you love the amenities? I want to know all of that down in the comments. And if you are interested in either of these units that we saw today, or want to know any of the other units that are for sale in this building, make sure to reach out. I would be super happy to get you all settled into your new home here in Austin. I hope this helps. Take care.